Before this, we worked in our own business and we had to figure out how to do everything. Now we don't have to figure out how to do everything. We don't have to reinvent the wheel, we just have to do it.
You have over 100 and some other Mr. Electrics you can bounce things off of. You don't have that when you're not part of an organization like this, because everybody else out there is your competitors. These people aren't your competitors. There's actually, why reinvent the wheel? Do something that they've already done, and they're more than happy to help you out.
With the Mr. Electric franchise, we have the tools to be successful that we were lacking before. The training, the ongoing support and training, all of that just adds up and helps you become more successful for sure.
That's the great thing about it. The network that we have here with all the Mr. Electrics is just fantastic. We talk all the time, like weekly, and just see what everybody's doing and what's working and what's not, and give each other a hand.
As a franchise, Mr. Electric's great because they help us with the marketing, and they help us and give us the tools for us to implement. And it's really up to the franchisee, the individual business owner, to put those tools into play in the actual business and be able to utilize them to grow the business and grow the market, basically.
If you get involved and you participate in the process, the training is world class. There is probably no better training you can get out there. But you need to participate in it in order to get that.
It gives us ways that we can run our business, gives us tips on what to do and how to run a good, efficient business. But each person's business is their own individual franchises.
The support system that you get from Mr. Electric and the Dwyer Group as a whole, and the support system you get from other franchise owners is something that's just, you cannot put a value to it. Until you're there and you see it happening until you're part of it, it's just hard to explain, the fact that you may have somebody 15, 20 minutes down the road that's a Mr. Electric, and you're helping each other. You're helping each other grow. You're helping each other with customers. You come across a technical problem, and all you do is pick up a phone. You can talk to a Mr. Electric across the nation, and they'll walk you through it over the phone. It's unheard of. It's just a system and the tight niche that you can create with some of the other franchise owners that you just can't find nowhere else.
Mr. Electric has brought that key thing that I've been looking for in a business my whole life but never found. It's given me the true freedom I've been looking for, the income that I wanted, and just that success that I've always wanted out of a business.
There's always good management training available to us. Also on the technical standpoint, as an example, I just went to solar training this past spring. It's definitely the wave of the future. I think it's a major thing that I'm excited about. I think it's going to be a major part of our business this year and the years to come. If I didn't go to the training, I wouldn't have a clue as to how to get started in this business. It's not easy. There's a lot of work to everything you do. You get out of it what you put into it.
It's been a positive experience. It's been nice being part of a larger team than just out there on your own. So it's been nice having that team atmosphere and being able to bounce ideas off of other franchisees and as well as the corporate staff. So it's been very positive.
Now I know what my numbers are, I know what my numbers mean, and I can follow them and see that this business is actually doing well as opposed to what I was doing before, just kind of hoping.
One of the things that actually led us into purchasing the Mr. Electric franchise was the code of values. It's just awesome to be part of an organization that has those type of code of values, and for them to be proud enough of their values to post them pretty much anywhere and start every meeting with them. Coming from prior military, it was just, it was something that was really important for us, and once we saw it and saw how diehard they were about those code of values, it just meant the world to us.
It's been a great experience. I'm not regretting one day of it. Every time I get a phone call to somebody, I said, if you get a chance and if you can do it, I would highly recommend it.
Being part of a large picture, a good growing business, Mr. Electric's, adding new faces all the time. It's exciting being part of Mr. Electric, and the Dwyer Group. they're not just focusing on the United States, they're looking international with the international groups that are marketing the concept. So it just makes it very interesting to be a part of that team.
The concepts, and with all 7 concepts together and working together, it just builds your customer base, and they all follow the same system, so it's something that makes that brand look even bigger.
It's really valuable to have other franchisees and their experiences to help you figure out what you need to do and how their situation is similar to yours, and just really help work through any concerns or problems or new ideas that may arise. So it's been valuable.
People have asked me that question as far as if I had to do it again, would I do it? And a resounding absolutely yes. I wouldn't be in business today. I don't know if I still have my house today. Or anything that I do today. I wouldn't be able to afford to come here today if it didn't have the service company. It sold itself to us. If you're thinking about doing it, I highly recommend looking into it and doing it.